you've got credit problems, then here's what you say.
The credit doctor of EA.
Hey guys, we're so excited to have you on board. Having a low credit score we know can be very stressful, so we want to help you get your score up and repair it quickly and legally. Click the link below so that we can schedule a free consultation.
Hey everybody, happy healthy Wednesday. We are wealthy and we are healthy today. And we are so excited because we are going to be talking about something today that a lot of people have a challenge with, and that is saving money. Sometimes just the word saving money can give people anxiety. Number one, because they feel like I don't have any money to save. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I can barely make my ends meet now. How in the world am I supposed to be able to save? And so that's why we are coming to you today, because we want to make sure that you get all the information you need so that you can be in the best position possible. So the first part of it is, why is it so hard to save money? Why is it so hard to save? Well, number one, like we just said, it starts with having a lack of resources. If you are in a position where you are barely making your ends meet, it's going to be difficult for you to feel like you're able to save anything. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why it's so hard. The other thing is your mindset. Okay, it's how you're thinking about it, it's how you approach it. So we want to just give you a little bit of closure to let you know that, number one, if you have limited resources, then the first thing you should want to think about is having a plan to be able to change that. And there could be different ways you could do it. You know, you could think about picking up a few extra hours at work. You could look at possibly finding a side hustle that could generate more money and give you access to things that you actually enjoy more. For instance, if you like painting or doing some kind of arts or crafts, consider how you can do that and earn some additional income that you can save. You know, you can look at becoming, a notary. That's something you can do that's not encumbersome and make a little extra money on the side. You can look at, some of these other opportunities they have to be like a distributor with different companies. But it's all about the mindset and what you want to do to accumulate more. Don't just settle for the fact that, I don't have enough, so I can't save. Think about, how can I get enough? What do I need to do so that I can have enough to be able to save? Okay, that's the mindset. And then the lack of resources, is figuring out with the mindset, how do I obtain the resources so that I can save? So what are some of the strategies that you can use? Okay, so that you can get to where you want to get to. What are the best strategies? So number one, have a plan. Okay, that is the first thing. Have a plan for your spending. So if you know that you have X amount of dollars coming in every single month, what is your plan for those dollars? Make sure that you have a plan, because when you have a plan, it's going to be easier to have a reference points to go back to when, life situations can happen. The other thing that I would say, have a plan, not just for your spending, but have a plan for your accumulation. How are you going to create extra income? I gave you a few suggestions before on, different ways you can earn some additional money. Sit down and research some different things that will work for you, that will allow you to generate additional money so that you can have more to save. And with that, use a 0% allocation budget. So for instance, if you make $1,000 per month, every single dime of that $1,000 should be allocated to something specifically. And at the end, there's nothing left. So you should have a certain amount for, living, like your place, whether you're renting or living in a home, paying a mortgage, either one, rent or mortgage, have a section for that. Then your utilities, all the bills you have to pay. If you have, credit cards that you need to pay, you need to add that in. Student loans, you need to add that in. Once you take care of all the things that you have to have, then have a category for yourself. It could be the I Love Me account. And, you just have all that separated, and then you go through and you take the money and say, okay, I'm going to take 50% and that goes towards my living. So if you, let's say for instance, if you make $1,000 a month and your rent is $500, then 50% of your income is automatically allocated to your living, your rent or your mortgage. Okay, then you go through and you add up your utility bills. Let's say your utility bills going to $200. Okay, well that's 20%. So now you're at 70% of your overall allocation. So now you have 30% left. So if you have credit cards or student loans and all of that, add those up and see what that percentage is. And then take that down. And then whatever you have left that's unallocated, let's say you have 7% that's left unallocated, take a portion of that 7% and you put that away for your savings. You can say, okay, I'm going to take 4% of what's left and I'm going to save it. Now, it doesn't have to be much. It could be $50. That's fine. Saving $50 a month is better than saving no dollars a month. Saving $10 a month is better than saving no dollars a month. You have to get started. And some people, they struggle with this, how soon should I get started? How soon should I start saving? Now, immediately, today. If it's nothing more than $1, make the commitment to say, you know what? I don't have much, but I have the right mindset. And I'm going to figure out how I can earn more money so that I can save more, but how I can take what I currently have too and save a portion of that, no matter how small it is. And I'm going to put it away and not touch it. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you start as soon as you can. Okay. And if you don't have anything whatsoever at all, then, call us. We will be more than happy to help you kind of build the template of your plan. Sometimes it's overwhelming for people, and we understand that. That's why we're here to be your community partner and to just help you, get it organized so that you can see more clearly what you're working with. And then at that time, it'll make it easier for you to put these other strategies into play. So again, you can call us 1-844-2-UP-FICO, 1-844-287-426. Like I said, we can offer you a free consultation. The consultation link will be in the chat, and you can feel free to, reach out, and we'll be more than happy to assist you to get started with saving and getting your financial future where you want it to be. So we thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Wealthy Wednesday. We will be back next week with some more great tips on how you can control your finances, because remember, we are on a mission to break the chains of financial bondage. We want you to be healthy and wealthy in every way possible. So we'll see you the next time, guys. Remember, like we always say, if you want something different, you have to do something different, because talk is cheap and life is expensive. So what are you going to do? Peace.
If you've got credit problems, then here's what you say. The credit doctor of EA.
Hey guys, we're so excited to have you on board. Having a low credit score we know can be very stressful, so we want to help you get your score up and repair it quickly and legally. Click the link below so that we can schedule a free